Hello, US Geoguessr and geography fans. Professor is here, and I am here to play a very brand new challenge. So new it has no views. I'm not going to give it a view yet, though, because I want to play through it first before seeing how the old Catalyst and Chaos Queen do. But I will give you guys your first like, your first thumbs up, and go to Shmoo Gaming and give them a subscription and some more likes, give them some views. Their current series is Let's Go for a Spin. This is game 24. I have been playing and enjoying these. I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy this one even more because it is USA cities, one of my favorite things. 2 minutes per round. I love more time. I also love no moving. So hopefully I will do well on this one, set up well for my skill set, and I really hope that 2 minutes will give me even more time to share some insight into playing better in the US. And I better stop talking because this is going to be a tough first round. I can already tell. We're like deep into a street or like a suburb. I really messed up on one of these challenges the other day because I was like really convinced that I was looking at Massachusetts plates. I was not. But I'm even more convinced I'm looking at Massachusetts plates right here. Okay, I'll zoom in as much as I can on this closest one. Red letters / digits and then blue at the top. I think a little bit of blue at the bottom. That's the same plate there, and I'm real sure those are mass plates. Mass hole plates. Can't really decipher what we're looking at there bin-wise, though, unfortunately. I just really wish it was a little bit clearer. All right, here you see what really I think are some pretty prototypical Massachusetts / New England houses. This architecture, especially in the cities of New England, I think you get some more contemporary looking architecture out like in the burbs, like far burbs. But here I would want to go somewhere like inner ring Boston suburbs, going from like Milton up through Brooklyn. Brooklyn I think might be a little bit denser, so I think I'm going to go farther out. I'm going to go Newton, Mass. How is Newton, Mass going to treat me? Let's find out. Oh, very well. Wow. I did not expect to be that close. Was I even literally in Newton? Look at this. 25 Anawan Ron, Newton, Massachusetts. All right. Wow. You saw it. That was just a plonk. Nice guess. Catalyst. He was up really even on like the right side of the metro area, up in like maybe like Cambridge, Belmont. I was just saying I would think Brookline would be a little denser. I think like up here in Cambridge would probably be a little denser as well. Wow, great way to start. Great way to start. Chaos Queen went Albany. Not bad. University of Albany. You might have seen something that led you to be right there at the home of the Great Danes. I'm not sure. Very different scene here. I think we're on the other coast. Thank you, bins, this time. I could not read what I guess now was Newton on the bins in that mass round, but I can very clearly read Compton here. Now, of course, being a hip-hop fan, I know where Compton is. Not a West Coast hip-hop fan, though. Not really at all. I am much, much, much more East Coast. Love your Nas, your Jay-Z, your AZ, your Wu-Tang Clan, your Gangstar. Why am I zooming in on New York? Because I'm talking about Gangstar. Okay, well, Compton, even though I'm not really a fan of your music, I know where you are, and I'm going to be able to get close. And with a minute, let's see if we can really narrow down what part of... This is going to be minute region guessing, because Compton is a very, very small city. It's dense, it's populous, but it's very small. Very small. It's just basically maybe like this square here. So we are on an east-west road. I cannot even come close to deciphering what that is. It could be like 123rd, it could be a number. Would that make any sense? I don't think there are any numbers in Compton. I think oh yeah, there are. But the numbers here in like South Central LA, maybe getting into Compton, they're not the right direction. So we're somewhere here, and I better like I just better get something down, right? It's going to be hard to find. Nice. Catalyst. Okay, Catalyst. Now, this was an incredible guess. Great job, man. Now, were you able to read oleander on that? Man, if you are watching this, comment. Was this just a lucky plonk, or were you like, could you read oleander? Because I hate to give up anything, but I know that you are vision impaired. And so that makes this near 25K even like more impressive. Wow. Right there on Oleander Avenue. What a guess. And then Chaos Queen just on the other side of Compton. Minor quibble, I believe we would have been in East Compton. At that point, Compton again is real tiny. But we were all there. Wow. Thank you, Bins. What would I have done without the Bins? I mean, that was clearly LA. And I probably would have gone somewhere more like here, Inglewood area. But we knew we were in Compton. This is not going to be as easy. We are somewhere where there is like light rail tracks in the middle of the street. Fulton and Riggs. Fulton and Riggs. I do not recognize the street signs. Or do I? Riggs and Fulton. Riggs and Fulton. Kind of dead palm trees there. What direction are these tracks going? North. These tracks are sending me. I'm not going to lie. Is there any way we're in Miami? I'm just going to say no. Okay. No front. Is there any way we are in Atlanta? Maybe. And honestly, that might be the best guess I have right now. Just something about the font on this sign. Riggs. Could we be in Charlotte? Fulton and Riggs. Am I looking at like the MARTA? I don't think I am. I am lost. I am lost. I think I'm gonna pull off and go like Houston. Oh, I couldn't get there, but like again, you had proof. I was trying. I just, with those palm trees, what the heck? And I couldn't think of anywhere that would have tracks that would look like that going east-west. That must be like some of the newest, light rail tracks in Houston. We're in like North Houston. I just could not get there in time. But I am going to count that. You saw me say Houston. You heard me say Houston. Okay, so wow, like a panicked last minute plonk, but somehow I got there. 216. Okay, crap. I really didn't wish this say this. I wish this didn't say Cleveland because that's going to give it away. I kind of doubt Chaos and Catalyst know the 216 area code or know exactly what road we are on, like I do. This, I think, is Superior Avenue in Cleveland, if I'm not mistaken. We are at East 4th. Is this Superior or is it Ontario? I have a minute, though. Okay, so this is... No. I thought that was going to be Key Bank Tower. No, I don't think we can see Key Bank Tower. Here we have Huntington Tower. We are in downtown Cleveland, though. We are looking southwest towards the casino. On the east side of downtown, that's what that East 4th would indicate. Nope, I was one street off. This is Euclid, I believe. So we're looking southwest. Yep, this is East 4th, looking east into East 4th. That makes sense. Flannery's. Where's Flannery's? I could have sworn Flannery's was on Superior. There's Huntington Tower. We may not be on Euclid at all. We could be on Prospect. Yeah, we're on Prospect and 4th. Yeah, I wasn't seeing Flannery's, so I was getting a little bit worried. Looking at Flannery's, though. Come on. Can we end with a 5K in Cleveland, my home state? Not my home city, but my home state. Catalyst right there edging me out. He did not edge me out overall. That was a really close game, though. That was a good game. Really good challenge. Let's see how everybody did. Oh, that wasn't the last round. Man, am I out of it. Okay, well, we're both looking good going into a challenge. We have mountains east. So if you are thinking Colorado, don't do that so hastily. I would really be thinking Utah. The only question is, what are these signs? We're in the front range of Utah. We are at 9175 south and 1380 east. What does that say? I feel like this would place us on the grid system. If we are on the SLC grid system, which I think we are, I think that would place us somewhere down around like Murray. Where's Murray? There's Murray. 1380 east, 9175 south. Let's try to get this. 9175 south, 1380 east. 1380 east. Okay, so that would put us right about here. It's difficult deciphering what those signs are. Could they be Sandy? I think they could be Sandy. 1380 east, 9175 south. 1380 east. Somewhere. Oh, there's Plata. I got it. 1380 east. I got it. 1380 east and Plata. So let us end with back-to-back 5Ks. Do you think these, do I think these guys can 5K Sandy, Utah? Let's find out. Doesn't look like it. Chaos Queen was in Salt Lake City. Catalyst was back in Denver, in Aurora. We have had so many Aurora rounds recently. I am not, like, faulting anyone for continuing to Aurora. We have just had so many, like, suburban Denver rounds. Ooh, nice, though. The mountains, again, though, right at the beginning of the drop, I said they just were in the wrong direction, you know? Like, we had to be in Utah, and then I saw the sign. Those were not just Utah grid system numbers, but they were very like the design of them was very Front Range Utah. Wow, my only stumble was in Houston. I got there like at the very last possible second. I was glad I was able to move away from Atlanta, at least. I saw like Beaumont on like the edge, and I tried to get to Houston. I just couldn't get to Houston. 23,560. Very proud of that. Two 5Ks, one near 5K. Catalyst had one, and then one very, very close. Really good job pinpointing. I still want to know how you got there in that one street sign I just like could not read at all. I forget where it was. Chaos 18, 121, respectable score. Shout out Xeon, my compatriot from the US Geoguessr server. He's been playing along with our last few challenges as well. I know you are going to do well on this one if you play this one as well. So hopefully you can like 25K it or get closer and go number one. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks Shmoo Gaming again for the challenge and the video. Check out their content. They don't just have US Geoguessr content. They have a bunch of different games. So check them out, and I will see you the next time.